So don't talk to that person, don't talk to this person. My dad faced racism too. The relationship is not close,
Yeah.
So for example, you'll never see a different person with a different kind of person talking. You'll always see people speaking to Romanian people, or Roma people.
Mhm.
You don't see other people speaking to other types of people. And even if you do, it's more like hi, hello, just short phrases.
If the children started to know the another community, the culture, language, and everything, yeah, then respect the another community.
Yeah.
It's if we start with children, the accept or show him the children the another cultures, yeah, then the racist going off. If the children grow up in the school, have too many friends from another countries, yeah, and it's more happy and can doing more things in the life, yeah, and more nice things with in the life. So I think in the England it's this exactly best.
Welcome back, my friends, to our discussion at Lacho Drum podcast with my friend Pavel and co-host,
Hello everyone.
and with Miss Georgiana, who will gonna be our guest for today.
Hello.
For the ones that they didn't have the opportunity to watch the first episodes, we are Durability North CIC in Middlesbrough, and we are representing the Eastern European and Gypsy Roman travelers sector from this town. The theme, our theme for today will be youth and education, and I'd like to talk today to discuss with my two guests today about some of the aspects that are related to the Roma, Gypsy, and Travelers community and youth, and how are we getting on with going to attending and education, and how is this process like. So Pavel, my friend, if you have any questions
Yeah,
or
definitely. Always, I have some questions. Always. So,
I'm always ready for your questions.
okay, we took talking today about education. Gio,
Yes.
maybe first questions for you. Definitely ask you in the school where you from. We know you are from Romania,
Yes, I'm from Romania.
but you are as well a Roma.
Yes.
Yeah.
Half.
And the first questions, you tell the children and teacher you are Roma or only you are from Romania?
Well, normally I tell them I'm from Romania,
Mm-hmm.
but it depends. Some people, when they hear that I'm Romanian, their faces kind of change.
Okay.
So I tell them as I move on, as I get to know them, as I get to get comfortable, I tell them I'm Gypsy too. Some of them are like, oh, that's cool, that's nice. Like, what's the
Yeah.
differences? How's that? How's that? Some of them have already a stereotype of what they saw online or what they think it is. So they just tend to go back a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it really depends on the people mostly, because if they are from a different country, they'll understand the different types of people, languages, like how you speak and things like that.
Are you speak Roma language?
Yes, a bit, not a lot.
Yeah.
In the household, normally it's Romanian. I do know some bits in there, but I wouldn't say I'm fluent.
Mm-hmm.
That's that's with it.
We just not say, or George don't say, Gio, it's his daughter. Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
that's right.
Okay.
That's right, my friend.
Second question, it's maybe for George, and maybe I want as well talk about this something.
Please.
But
But
it's exactly what is a bigger difference you see between studying in the England and in the Romania? Because I think it's difficult, exactly difficult. So what do you think? Because Gio, it's here 10 years, so she starts school here in the England, so
Yeah.
she don't know.
Yeah,
But you definitely remember
I'm an old
how
dinosaur.
is that in
Yeah.
your school,
Yeah.
and you can say something.
So yeah, so I've brought Gio today because she will be how do they call it here, a school leaver,
School leave, I'm in year 11, so it's my last year.
and she studied primary and secondary school in England, whereas I've done this in Romania. What can I say in regards to your question? Taking into consideration that our school system was created in the communist era, and some of the things are still there, even 35 years later. We are 35 years later, the reminiscence are still there, and it's a total different approach to what's happening here in England. So, to give you an example, in the Eastern European bloc, it's studying for A levels. The only choice is A levels. So you study, and at the end you have the exams. You don't have the options like T levels or B Tech.
Yeah, so it's a system that it's repeated. So every kid, every child will literally do the same thing. So you're not learning, you're just pasting what you learn.
Yeah.
You're not learning,
So it's
That's-
different here, exactly different.
Yeah, in some way, yes. In the other way, no. It just depends, because for example, GCSE, that's what you do. You do A level. So you study year 10, which is the basis, and then you go to year 11.
Yeah.
And then all together, you put all the bases together. So you have to like recap and recall everything that you know, that you remember, and do. That's the only, and the system just doesn't change. So no matter what you do, it isn't based on real facts, So you
Yeah.
wouldn't learn about things that really help you in life. It's not based on that.
Yeah, in my country, in the Czech Republic, and I can say in the Slovakia as well, it's the system maybe 60, 70 years same. Yeah.
Nothing changed.
Exactly, nothing changed. This is very hard, because the children already know what exactly learn. In the England, it's I'm see that's for my children, because I'm as well children and everybody studying here. So I'm see how going on in the school as well. Sometime I'm going coming in the school as well, because I'm working with the children and young people. So I'm see how that's going on. It's really different system like in my country. Exactly. Yeah, it's better, most better, like in the Czech or in the Slovakia. I know, and I think the Czech or Slovakia schools, this is not about this, but I really see it's really different and better, exactly better for the children if study here in the England, like in my country and Slovakia country. But
Tell us a bit about what you've told me before we start recording.
Yeah.
About the differences and what's
Yeah,
happening in
because
Slovak Republic and Czech Republic.
About schools in the Slovakia, because we're talking about Roma people, so
Yeah.
about Roma children as well. And in the Slovakia, still schools separate for Roma children, and as well for Guardian children. Yeah. And then I'm asked, why everybody asking or talking about racist, and that says good,
Yeah.
because my thing, friendship start in the school.
Yes.
Exactly.
Kindergarten, school.
Exactly. They start in the school, start the friendship.
Yeah.
But if the children it's separate, yeah, or Roma children separate, and then the guardian separate. So where is the contact there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They will
not
never be
contact.
able to create those bonds
Exactly.
which will follow their lives, friendships, and get to know each other and interact and know each other.
I
Yeah,
don't think they do. I think they just get used to it, you know? I mean, I think they just go with the system that the parents were in the system. Do you get me?
Mhm.
So if the parents were born in that specific system, they follow that, you know? So don't talk to that person, don't talk to this person. So I think mainly when they're like more free, so up age, they
Mhm.
decide to just maybe split. But I think that's where this like break in like the relationship is not close, you know?
Yeah.
So for example, you'll never see a different person with a different kind of person talking. You'll always see people so me, you always see me speaking to Romanian people, you know, or Roma people.
Mhm.
You don't see other people speaking to other types of people. And even if you do, it's more like hi, hello, you know, just short phrases.
Yeah, it's like that. And as well, I know. I'm thinking here in the England, it's beautiful. Here live so too many community. Yeah, too many people from all world. Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you going into school, yeah, you see children not only from Romania, Czech, Slovakia, English, or but Pakistani, and more and more and
Arabs.
more, yeah. And if you start a friendship with this
At this age,
children,
at this
yeah,
age,
yeah,
you'll definitely have social cohesion in the future or later on.
exactly. This is the first thing. And second thing, what I'm thinking about what I'm talking is everybody after accept the culture from the another's community.
That's a very important thing.
This
that you
is the
said, bro.
important things. Yeah, because the children, if start to know the another community, the culture, language, and everything, yeah, then respect the another community.
Yeah.
It's not like in my country or Slovakia country, where is everybody separate. Yeah, and you know, in the Slovakia have problem with Roma people from Slovakia. Yeah, and where is the another communities? Like Russia now Ukraine, yeah. So if we start with children the accept or show the children the another cultures, yeah, then the racist going off. This is my thing, yeah.
I agree, Prela.
And then if the children grow up in the school, have too many friends from another countries, yeah, and it's more happy and can doing more things in the life, yeah, and more nice things with you know, in the life. Because it's nice if you are only able in the your community, but
You can't live all your life only in your community.
Exactly.
You have to be part
Exactly.
of the
And
bigger
where
world.
it start in the school. So I think in the England it's this exactly best. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could argue with that. It just depends where you are. It depends, you know. But I think the problem that is not only in Romania or different countries is that we were never taught like that, you know. That's why countries are made, for you to be in your country and to only speak to them people.
Mhm.
Do you get me? So for you to go and live in a different country, that's where the problem will come, you know, because you lived to live in your country, you know, you're used to your people, you're used to your
Exactly,
environment, to
yeah.
your community. So I think that's why it's different. But you could argue again and say that some people take it well, you know, like the relationships that some people have with different countries are over the moon, like are too good, you know, and you wouldn't think that. So it just depends again on the people and how familiar you are, how close, or what do you guys relate to, you know, because then you wouldn't
And we, the Roma people, we will say that it's too boring to live all your life in one country, my friend.
Okay.
So you have to see other countries, other people, other cultures as well. Because we like other people, other cultures. We don't have any issues with.
Yeah, any problems? But
Sometimes people have issues with us, but we don't have issues with other people, other cultures. We like other food, other people, other music, other.
That's why Roma people are faced with so much racism, you know, because they tend to think that all of us are the same, which is not the case, you know. But then you could argue again and say that maybe we think you're the same, like your specific country or religion's the same. We just don't say it, you know. I think that's the.
Yeah, we think that all
You
people
can't get really close.
are the same, and we like to be inclusive. And as we were talking, I think last time, when you said that we like to welcome people in our houses,
yeah.
and
Yeah, we're very welcoming.
when we like to have people and to put other people on our table and to share things, and because this is part of the Roma.
This is Roma
Culture.
mentality.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is Roma mentality. Yeah, I think, you know, it's different. Yeah, everything what you say, it's right. I'm like it to your answer. Really. This is exactly true.
By the way, just I wanted to say something. I brought Gio today, not because she's my daughter, because she's working with Dr. Andy on
Okay.
some
Yeah, come here.
projects and research she can tell you more about, because I really don't know. I didn't ask a lot of questions, but I brought her because she has the experience on first hand. She was here primary secretary and so on, and she has a better view than
Like me and you.
because I was in a different school system.
I would say this, to some extent, everybody faces the same differences, the same racism, you know? Just depends where you are, depends the people, depends what country. I mean, I'm pretty sure my dad faced racism too, as along with me. So it just depends. It doesn't necessarily.
The only question is to what extent.
Yes, you know.
You'll have countries where
I mean,
you'll
can
have
face
countries.
racism in your country. You can
Yeah,
face
you'll-
racism on the street. You can face it anywhere. You know,
Yeah.
it's just because we're not used to it. That's the thing. So it's a thing that we're learning, and obviously the first intention when you see a person that it's not you or it's like not your color or anything is like, what's he doing here? Why is he here? Why is he? You know, that's the first intention that everybody will say, and they will go based on that, and that's why they won't talk to people. You know, but for example, I'm not like that obviously, and it's crazy because I've came from Romania where I've only seen people that are Romanian, that are Roma. You know, I haven't seen people who are from like India or any other types of countries, and I've managed to not to react, but like to not see it the way other people see it. You know, which is crazy because I thought I would see it the same way, but I haven't.
So we go back to education and family and culture, and what you've said earlier on. Everything starts from the family, inside the family, and then how you are educated and what people will be telling you in school and what, and so on and so on, and step by step you build, depending on what you're trying to build, an inclusive
The people
society.
that you have around you, you know, if they are like, oh, don't talk to such and so, or we only talk in this group because we're from that group, you know, it just depends on many things, but mostly it depends on your point, how you see it, you know, because you're the one who's talking to that person, you're the one who's who've never seen
who's
that people.
imposing these barriers.
Yeah, you know, because
Who's
you're the
telling
only one
you
who's doing it, technically.
Not to people, not to
Because
talk to those people or those people.
You choose not to speak to that person because he's that color. You know, it's not mostly on the people. People do what they say they do. You know, they can
Yeah.
copy each other. I think that's.
Other questions, my friend?
Now for you, maybe for you now.
What you